welcome back to our channel. It's Philippa from We Are Twinset. I know I mentioned on Instagram this week that I was going to do some kind of Q&A for you guys just because the lifestyle video last week went down so well, and also because I suddenly realised we're constantly gaining followers, and a lot of you don't know our backgrounds, or you might just have questions, like nosy questions you just want the answers to, and we do try and answer every question on Instagram, but it is sometimes quite difficult to keep on top of it. So I thought I would use YouTube to kind of be able to answer all your questions, and I definitely am still going to do it, and I've got some great questions from you all. But I thought, as last week was a home interiors video, I thought I would do something a bit more fashiony today, just to kind of mix it up, keep the flow going. But I definitely will be doing the Q&A potentially next week, but if not, it will definitely be coming soon. Today I thought I would film something that will hopefully help a lot of you. It's kind of something that, when you think about it, it seems really easy and simple, but I imagine a lot of you struggle with this. And seeing as we're coming into the winter season and the colder climate, I thought a lot of you might be buying boots. I know I am, as you may have seen on my Instagram lately. And it's sometimes really tricky to know how to style boots. I know, again, that sounds like something really obvious, but it's definitely something that probably needs a little bit of guidance. A lot of you might not know this, but I am actually, before I had Alfie last year, I was working for a magazine, and I had been working there for 12 years. I worked my way up from the intern to the fashion editor there, styling the main fashion shoot. So I have got definitely, my backbone is styling. So I've got a few tips that I've learnt along the way. So I hope you're going to like this video. Please, if you like it, give this video a thumbs up just on the description box below, just so I can know what you guys, if you like this kind of thing, I can do more of it. Please comment below, like it, just so I can get some feedback from you guys, which would be really, really great. And yeah, so enjoy. Okay, so look number one, and my favourite autumn winter look so far. I love a good skinny, but I have to say I also do love a good straight jean. And straight jeans are so difficult to find. You've got to, once you find the right style, get them in every single colour, because everyone likes them slightly differently. I personally don't like them too high, and I don't like them too wide either. So I kind of like them almost like a mix between a straight and a skinny. So like a tailored straight. And I do have a pair from Citizens of Humanity that I've worn to absolute death. I've had them for a good few years now, and they're kind of like a light wash, and they've got lots of distressing at the knee, but I think that they've sold out, and a lot of you do actually ask me where they're from, but I think they're an old style now. But the good news is I was actually recently gifted a new pair from Citizens of Humanity, which you may have seen on Instagram recently. I've been wearing so much. They're a kind of mid-wash, distressed, but they don't have rips at the knees. They're kind of like a washed out denim, and the fit of them is just incredible. They're a really great vintage straight. They've got slight distressing at the ankle, which I really love as well, and they kind of really taper at the ankle, they kind of graze at the ankle, which is a really great length for an ankle boot. So I want to show you these bad boys that I recently just got from Ash. And actually, Ash is a brand I haven't actually looked at recently. I used to always go, if I wanted a pair of like studded trainers back in the day, I used to always go to Ash. But I think they've recently upped their game, and their whole collection, everything. I was scrolling through their website, and I was like, yeah, I want those, I want those, I want those. They've got the, you may have seen I've been wearing the dad kind of chunky sneakers that they've got, which I absolutely love, and they're also a really great price point. But I also found these, which I don't have anything like this in my wardrobe, so when I saw it I was like, yes, that is what my wardrobe is missing. I love a good ankle boot, but I love that this has got a slight difference to it. I think the heel is really interesting with that kind of geometric shape to it, and I love that it's got this ruffle design here, because actually this boot, you look at it and you think, oh, I could wear like most things with it, but what I would say is you want to show the detail here. So there aren't that many jeans that I have anyway that fall just nicely at the top of the ruffle. But when I tried on my Citizens of Humanity straight jeans with these, I thought, yes, these are the perfect. They kind of literally just touch the beginning of the ruffles here, so they fall really nicely. There's no gaping at the ankle. And I love that they come in this kind of, it's like a brownie kind of khaki suede, which also is a really nice option and alternative to having black in my wardrobe. So I've styled this outfit up with my favorite Uniqlo knit. The reason why I love this fine knit so much, first of all, is the color. I also love that it has the side splits on the side, obviously side splits, just because it's really flattering when you tuck in. I often, well, as you can see, I tuck in everything at the moment, so it's really nice to find a knit that's also going to be flattering when you tuck it into your jeans, because I often just tuck in the front half and leave the back to kind of drape and fall nicely. And then my coat, which I haven't actually shown you guys yet, this is from And Other Stories. I got this a few weeks ago, but it just hasn't been cold enough to wear it. But I love that it's that kind of lovely autumn, kind of rusty check print. And also it's this new style, which is like the cross between a blazer and a jacket. I don't know what they're going to call it actually, a cross between a blazer and a jacket. Blacket, maybe. So that's my first look. It's probably one of my favorite autumn looks to rock this season. So look number 2, and I know that these aren't a pair of jeans or trousers, but it's a dress, and a lot of you have been asking me, how would I style a dress with a pair of boots? And I have to say, I had to think about this one because it didn't really come to me naturally. I guess I know this summer I've been wearing so many dresses, but traditionally I'm really more of a separates kind of girl. So obviously in the summer I was wearing my slides and flat sandals with dresses, and you can kind of get away with it a lot easier. But in the winter you've really got to think about your footwear when it comes to dresses. And I saw this dress in Topshop and I had to pick it up instantly. You may remember I had it in the white version when we did our Topshop haul for YouTube in the summer. I'll link that below just in case you didn't see that, because there might be a few things that you might be able to get maybe in the sale still. So yeah, I wore that dress in white and I loved it because it was just so flattering. It goes in just under the bust and it's got like a shirt detail, which is really good for me up here. But yeah, they brought it out for the winter in black and I saw it and I was like, yes, I've got to have you in my wardrobe. So I thought, okay, I'll introduce this dress with a pair of boots. And I put it with these. And it's kind of, I was thinking, right, can I put polka dots with this kind of, I guess this is like a houndstooth, dogtooth print. And I was like, I'm not too sure. Anyway, I put them on and I thought this is just the perfect boot to wear with this dress. The polka dot and this check really go really nicely, and I think because this is like this tweedy wintry kind of fabric, heavier fabric, it really makes the dress kind of look a lot more wintry than I thought it would. And I think because it kind of slants down and it elongates your legs, and especially with the slits, it just looks really flattering. I've also styled it up with a pair of tights just so that you can see how good it looks with or without tights. I'm surprised by this, but actually I think I prefer it with tights on. I always think tights, dress, boots. I'm not sure that's me, but yeah, I would definitely say I feel a lot more confident with the tights on. And I think the black with these kind of really slimming, elegant, pointy toe boots just really elongate the look. I've styled this look up with my favorite new styled bag. It's the little PVC, little mini bag that you hold like a tote, and it seems to be just such a winner with every outfit. And I love that it adds a kind of little bit of a 60s little element to it, but I think that the check kind of heavier fabric boots really kind of tone the outfit down so it doesn't look too twee. Look number number 3, and this is such a me outfit. It's really classic. I want to talk to you about the jeans, and then I'll talk to you about the boots, and then I'll talk to you about the jacket. So the jeans are from H&M, and they're called, let me get this right, the skinny ankle high waist. And I've just checked online and they still stock them. I got these back in the summer, but I don't think anyone wore jeans the whole summer. So I've just found them in my wardrobe, and I feel like I'm just going to be living in these jeans. They've got a really nice high waist. They've got buttons to do them up, which I also really like. It kind of gives them a bit of like a vintage feel to them. I do really love a great kind of jet black jean, but there's also room in my wardrobe for kind of more of like a distressed, more wearable daytime jean. And I love the fact that they have this fab raw hem that meets the ankle, that kind of grazes the ankle, and they were the perfect length for these new boots from Office. Western kind of cowboy boots are really the style of the boot of the season, and these are a great style from Office. I do actually own these in black as well, just because they are so comfortable. I love the fact that they have this kind of really expensive looking gold toe cap to them, but it's subtle. It's not like a real statement, because I guess the kind of snake print does that for you, but it's like a nice little touch. It just makes them look really expensive. And the jeans, so when I put them on with this style boot, they were just the perfect fitting, the perfect length. And I think that's what's really important with especially this kind of style Western boots. You definitely do not want to have any gaping, any sagging here at the ankle, because that's not a good look. They're a statement, but they're quite, not bulky, but I just feel that a straight leg with this style, for me personally, I'm just not sure I would feel so comfortable, and I definitely think that the skinny style that I'm wearing with them looks really great, especially that it meets it just at the top of the boot, so it falls really nicely. I also like the fact that it's got this raw hem with the cowboy. I think that kind of gives it a kind of fresh feel to the look. So I've styled this outfit up with my favorite t-shirt. Sarah, if you're watching this, she's gonna laugh at this because she always makes fun of me with this t-shirt. I've had it for so long, but it's just like a classic grey mull tee, and it's a great shape. It's actually from a brand, it's from Hobbs, which isn't really a brand that I would go to for kind of a classic, simple, basic tee, but they had it, how many years ago? I don't even remember. I think I was still interning at the time, so it was a long time ago, but it had, you know what, it still serves a purpose, it looks great. And a little bit of a kind of styling tip for you, just because I know a lot of you have actually asked me this before, how do I tuck t-shirt into jeans? And it's a really great question, because you don't want, especially with this kind of vintage high-rise shape, you don't want to add any extra like bag or kind of fabric around the tummy area. So what I do actually is I kind of pull the t-shirt quite tight, and then I tuck it in at the back before I tuck it in at the front. So I don't tuck it in all at the same time when I put my jeans on. I kind of are left with a little bit of fabric, so you don't have the whole t-shirt to fit in at the front. And then when you've got it tucked in at the back, just neatly kind of put it in here, so you kind of have left the main area around your tummy clear, just for the jeans to fall nicely over your tummy, and you don't have that excess baggage going on with it. So to complete this look, I've styled it up with this leather jacket that actually arrived this morning, and I had to put it on straight away. I'm so excited about this jacket, and I finally have it in my life. I love a good leather jacket, and actually I haven't bought one for a good few years, because the one I had from Whistles, which you may have seen, I wear a lot on Instagram, has seen me through. But I've wanted to find a specific leather jacket that quite controversially had gold zips to it, because I often found that, especially with like my my Gucci loafers with the gold detailing, and a lot of my boots have gold detailing, and also a lot of my bags, I think I'm just more drawn to the gold metallic side of things. And I'm sure a lot of you have a crush on her, and I definitely do. She is a real style icon, Anine Bing, and she's kind of got this incredible, effortlessly chic look about her, and I love her collection. Anyway, she's got this leather jacket with gold detailing in it, and I was trying to hunt it down everywhere, could not find it. It's either sold out in places or just not available in the UK. And I came across this website called Land, which is new to me, and I wanted to share it with you guys because it's a really, really great website. I'm always on the lookout for kind of newer kind of like websites that stock really fun, kind of fresh contemporary brands that maybe I don't necessarily know about yet, or kind of a bit more off the radar. So yeah, Land had the leather jacket that I've been looking for. It had it in my size, and I ordered it, and I'm so happy with it. It fits to perfection. I love the gold detailing on it, and it goes with all of my Gucci loafers, which is fabulous. And I think it really completes this look really nicely, and I love that it brings out the gold detailing on these boots too. This is a really good kind of weekend look for me. Also a great traveling look. If I'm going to the airport, going on holiday, take me on holiday, please. And that's look number 3. And yeah, another one of my, I'm gonna say this for all of them, another one of my favorite looks. Look number 4, and this is a real kind of me with Alfie on mum duty, going to the park, going to do a bit of food shopping, taking him to a playgroup kind of outfit. I haven't actually shown you guys these, but I do actually own these Givenchy boots. It was my 30th birthday in December, and I had some Net-a-Porter vouchers. So I thought last winter, I think I'd had Alfie in May, and my headspace wasn't in the right place to be buying a good pair of boots last winter. So I always knew I wanted to have a really lovely pair of boots that I could wear during the day when I'm around with Alfie this year. And so yeah, so I had the vouchers on Net-a-Porter, and I thought, you know what, you only live once. I've got these vouchers, I can put a little bit of money towards them, and I have my dream boots. I know they're not a new shape or a new style. They've been around, I don't know now, maybe for a few seasons. But I just think they are a bit of a classic boot, and they smell incredible, and I put them on my shelf in my wardrobe, and I just look at them and I'm like, they actually, you know, like a cake sometimes is too good to eat. I actually think these are too good to wear. So I know I said before that I didn't really like the whole kind of studded buckle thing on a Western boot. Well, that kind of goes out of the window with this. Well, you know, with Givenchy you can do anything, but I think when it's done well and it's done right, you can get away with it. And I think these are definitely the epitome of buckles, studs, but they still look really chic and really sophisticated. So I decided to style them up with something a little bit different. Maybe you wouldn't necessarily think about putting a pair of boots with these trousers, but I also wanted to show you how versatile these M&M side stripe joggers are. I live in these trousers. I've got them in a few different colorways. They feel as good as they look. They're a really lovely kind of, they almost feel a bit silky, but they're jersey. But they have technology in these trousers, and actually in most of M&M's collection, that basically it will not crease. And I can actually confirm that that is 100% true, because I have worn these trousers. I've sat on the floor at sensory groups with Alfie. I've, you know, knelt down to pick him up. I wear them a lot when I'm traveling on an aeroplane, and they always look brand new. Obviously, when you're going to be investing a little bit more on staples, you want to know that they'll see you through, not only, you know, through the day, but also through the seasons. So yeah, you might not necessarily think that you would put these joggers with a pair of boots, but I tried them on, and I think there's something to do with the hem at the bottom of the trousers. The joggers go in slightly at the ankle, and it meant that the top of my boots just kind of, it fit in nicely. It was all snug in there, and they therefore just kind of really fell nicely into my boots. It looks really flattering. Also, I think because these are quite chunky, I did put these on with a pair of super skinnies, and I don't know, I felt a bit clumpy in them, if that makes sense. So I think the jogger, because it's kind of like that looser, kind of more floaty shape, it kind of balanced out the look a bit more. So I styled this look up with another M&M piece. It's my classic white t-shirt that I have from them, which I couldn't live without actually. It's a wardrobe staple of mine. I also love the fact that it's got a slight side split to it, so it allows you to tuck it into your trousers really nicely. It looks really flattering. This is a look that I've been wearing so much recently. It's a great autumn look when it kind of is, well, last week's heat temperatures were just crazy, but it just has not been cold enough to wear coats yet. So a maxi cardigan has been a real go-to for me. I love this brand Misha Lounge, and I love that it's like this lovely kind of maxi length. It really flows really nicely. It's got a really nice kind of thickness to it. It drapes really well. So this is a nice look to inspire you if on the weekend you don't really want to wear your jeans, you want to be a little bit more comfortable. So just so you can see how you can pull the whole look together with your ankle boots and a pair of side stripe joggers. Look number 5, and last but not least, how could I do this video without mentioning these bad boys? My Balenciaga, they're called the knife embellished velvet boots, and they make me really, really happy. I love styling these boots with super skinny jet black jeans and kind of tuck them in so you kind of get that effect that they're like a sock boot, which is super flattering. I guess in the summer it kind of goes in that same theory. In the summer when you've got tan legs and you wear nice tan sandals, your legs look really super long. It goes down that same theory with nice kind of black, elegant, pointy toe boots with super skinny black jeans with them. It just is a really great way to elongate and lengthen your legs. So the jeans are from H&M, another pair of H&M jeans. If you can't tell, I from the high street, I think H&M are really bringing out some great denim styles. These are the shaping jeans, and I owe a lot to these jeans. They do take a while to get into them, but once you're in, you're good to go, and they look fantastic. They come in a few different colorways, but I've got them in this jet black, which is really nice, I think, for date night, or if I'm going to like a smart work meeting and I want to wear a pair of jeans, but also feel like I need to look quite smart. They're quite high-waisted, but I guess that's because they're a pair of shaping jeans. They need to hold you in all the right places. So I've teamed these jeans up with a knit that I've got from LK Bennett. It's just a classic kind of high-necked, long-sleeved knit. It's a really great kind of thin fabric, so it falls and drapes really nicely. I haven't tucked this one in because I think the jeans are actually quite small, so there wasn't much room to fit something else into them. But it's actually more comfortable that way, and I think it equally looks just as good. And this new look coat that I own in the pale grey and also in this lovely rust colour, and rust is a real colour of the season, obviously it being autumn, but it's kind of gone from like the camels and the tans to this kind of deep, dark, rich, rusty tone, which I really love, styled with all black. I think it looks really sophisticated, really elegant. And I've completed it with my Gucci Marmont bucket bag, which has the lovely gold detailing to it, so it matches my boots perfectly, and they both are in velvet. I don't often like matchy, but I think a fabric like velvet that's quite standout and statement, it really works to match it up. So guys, those are my 5 outfits to wear 5 different pairs of ankle boots. We've got ways you can wear ankle boots with even a dress, a pair of joggers, some jeans, some straight jeans, skinny jeans. So I hope I've inspired you and helped you kind of think about ways of how you can wear your boots this season. Please, if you liked this video, just give it a thumbs up, comment below so I can know what's working with you guys, if you like it and you want to see more of it. But otherwise, have a lovely week, and I will get on and film that Q&A for you, and I'll see you next week. Bye.